Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and I'm bringing you what is likely the best deck in this format, and that is Dinos. Now, as soon as I saw this Legacy format, I said, whoa, how good are Dinos? Let me see the Dinos. Konami did reel them in a little bit. They drastically limited our biggest boys, so we can only have 3 when we normally would have 6. Now, they do this because we're using Dinosaur Kingdom and we're the strongest bananas in the bunch. We're 1900, this boy gets up to an 1800, this boy gets up to an 1800, which is even, pretty crucial. Now, Elemental Saurus, you think may not be important, but he is so important in this format against one of your biggest thorns in your side when you're using this deck, and that's Weevil decks, because you're going to run into Weevil decks that are going to do a lot of floating. You're going to run into Weevil decks that are using 4-star Ladybugs. It's going to be super annoying, but when you use this Elemental Saurus and you have another Earth monster out on the field, you're going to be negating these effects, which are going to be crucial. Now, for the bigger monsters, we have Order to Charge, Tribute a normal monster, destroy whatever other monster you want on the field. Has to be on your opponent's side, I'm sure. Then we're using Windstorm. We got a Kunai with Chain, it's limited to 1. Econ's super great, still at 2. Of course, Monster Reborn, because it's free. And we got 3 Sphere Boys. What a gnarly deck. Look at all this protection. The strongest boys in the bunch. We don't need any kind of extra deck. We don't need any kind of boss monster. We don't need to even utilize the new skill. We don't even utilize the new skill, and we're still beating decks that utilize the new skill. Think about that, guys. So Dinos reign supreme the further you go back in time. You gotta pay attention to that stuff. So hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Weevil. Go in first. No extra decks, you believe that? We are fighting with no extra decks right now in Legacy. We got Elemental Saurus, he's gonna be very important facing the Weevil. Sets a monster. We get another monster. That means we're going to stop these effects. He gains the effect with an Earth monster on the field, negate the effects of any monster that was destroyed by battle. Now he stopped us with the Sphere Boy, so he gets his float. He floats out the Ultimate Insect, and then he becomes the Ultimate Insect level 5. Now we have Sphere Boys to the teeth, so we're not really afraid of just a normal swinging monster. We get a Kunai with Chain. He's going to Sphere us once again. Elemental stops him. We probably should have gone for the back row. He was this little Howling Insect. He's going to bring out the level 3 to normal summon a level 5. We're going to Sphere Boy that level 5 once again. We're going to Kunai with Chain to this Urabi to stop that Howling Insect. Now we get a Twin-Headed King Rex. So we get to destroy that boy, stop that boy's effect. You see, we destroy him, he's in the graveyard. We still negate the effect. We don't just stop flip effects. It stops all the effects. So he's going to Buzz On, which lets him draw a monster. He goes with a Monster Reborn, though. Ultimate level 5. And a 1700 Insect. He's trying to get rid of my Elemental Source, but we have an Econ. Accidentally Econ take. All we had to do was slip into his 900 defense. Accidental Econ take. That's okay, though, because we have enough to Kamikaze and enough to swing over him. And we have a Windstorm. He's in pure top deck. So even with that massive misplay, we're still going to end this duel. Set a Order to Charge, which is not live. Windstorm is obviously live. Now the Order to Charge is live with our Crawling Dragon number 2. But we have already finished the duel. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are finally running into a Yami Yugi. We're going second. See what our boys got for us. It's just weird seeing no extra decks with all this. So we got Kunai with Chain, we got Order to Charge, we got a Sphere Boy. He's going Neo the Magical Swordsman to back row set. We get Crawling Dragon. He is stronger than Neo with our skill. He's going to Draining Shield us. No big deal. We have Kunai with Chain and Order to Charge. Dark Magic Curtain to bring his boy out. Sets, oh no, 1000 Knives. So he tries to 1000 Knives our boy, but we're gonna just Order to Charge his Dark Magician. We'll take that 1700 damage, not a big deal. Now we got another Order to Charge. We're gonna Monster Reborn his Dark Magician, so we'll take that. We could Order to Charge our Dark Magician if we wanted to, if we needed to at some point. He's gonna set a back row. We get a twin-headed King Rex. He is not a dragon, he is still a dinosaur. He's got a Draining Shield. We're gonna take a little bit of it back. Sets a back row once again. Now we get Urabi, so we're just pouring it on. Too much pressure for him to handle. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Weevil. We're going first. Let's see what kind of Weevil we got here. We got 2 Sphere Boys. Monster Reborn in order to charge, so we're not going to do a thing. He's got his Flying Kamakiri. So it's for 1400. Doesn't really do anything. Now we're 1900. He's got a Security Orbus, not a huge deal. You still can't even get over our defense, actually. Not even with that boy. Advanced Drive, though, is going to let him double summon the level 7. Can you believe that? And then he's got a Monster Reborn to level 3. But we have a Sphere Boy. We can stop him in his tracks. All he has is 1200 defense. We get our Twin-Headed King Rex. Destroy 1, destroy 2. Now he is hurting for resources. Sets a monster. We get an Econ. We're gonna Monster Reborn his biggest monster. We'll take that. Swing over that. Howling Insect, though. He gets to float. Or he would if he didn't Order of Charge him. Boom, boom. We also could have Econ took him. I left the Econ in my hand, as you'll notice. But we hit him for lethal regardless. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. It's gonna be a Blue Eyes, probably our greatest challenge, maybe. Blue Eyes is pretty good in this event. But we're in the Jurassic world. We got our Your Baby Urabi with our Order to Charge, enemy controller, Sphere Boy. We control this duel. He sets one back row. We get another Your Baby, but it's Urabi. So we're hitting him for 1800. He's got a Sphere Boy of his own. Draw Sense high level. Likely a Blue Eyes. He's got a Kaiba Man that's going to bring out his Blue Eyes. We're not too afraid. We have the Order to Charge. We wait for the battle phase. We're going to... Oh, we're just going to Sphere Boy. So... Oh, I know why we Sphere Boy. We're going to try to Econ take. So we want to end this duel. Set another Order to Charge, but he's got Windstorm, so we will not end this duel just yet. We got 2 Order to Charges, though, so we could take out 2 Blue Eyes. He's going to try to attack us. That's going to be the first Blue Eyes down. Now we just need some monsters. There we go. 1900. He's got a Draining Shield. Not a big deal. These 3 cards, but no plays. We get another Econ to protect us. And we chip away at those life points. Has to pass again. We get a Sphere Boy. We're gonna normal summon the Sphere Boy. Now we're threatening lethal, as you can see. But he has another Sphere Boy of his own. Ours gets to see action while his lies in the graveyard. Now he gets to Draw Sense high level again. This time he gets another Kaiba Man. We're gonna Econ take the Kaiba Man. He's gonna Tribute of Doom to our monster, but he's left with a little tiny Kaiba Man. So we can bring out Elemental Source, threaten him. He's gonna Econ this time. Now he top decks, have to set again. Elemental Source needs a bro. We get a Sphere Boy though. Econ once again. So this guy's armed to the teeth. He's just using Blue Eyes and the best staples of this format. But Dinos are gonna be Blue Eyes. He's trying to use a Jar of Greed. That is not good for you. You got an Elemental Source. He is good for you. Boom, boom. He's dark though, so he doesn't have any synergy with himself. Now he's gonna Draw Sense high level again. He has to just set a back row. Jar of Greed, you knew you lost then, so if you did that Draw Sense high level, you had a Draw Sense high level and whatever you do into there. And we win the duel. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are versus Seto Kaiba. We're going second, or first? I don't know why I said second. He has no extra deck. He's going full Blue Eyes. I didn't know we could change our sleeve of mats here. Now we got Crawling Dragon number 2. He's not a dragon, he's a dinosaur. We got Urabi. Order to charge, Econ take. Looks like full control to me. He's gonna set a monster in back row. We get a Windstorm. We get another monster. Our whole hand is on the field, or it was until it's in our hand now, thanks to Hain. Very popular card too. He's going Kaiba Man. We're gonna let him bring the blue eyes out. Instead of disrupting the Kaiba Man, now we're gonna order to charge him in the battle phase. We get a Kunai with Chain, Urabi, 1800 to the dome. No draw sense, sets a monster. We get another Crawling Dragon number 2. Hain once again. Sets another back row. We get another order to charge. We're not going to use it. He's going to use Call the Haunted to bring a Blue Eyes back. Sadly for him, he puts it in attack position, which means we're going to be able to Econ take the boy who's attacking and finish the poor lad off with his own Blue Eyes. So, these are not glamorous duels. You don't even have a boss monster to go to, so you're just competently controlling the duel by switching monsters to defense or trading monsters for monsters. It's just effective dueling to win. It's not that fun, not that flashy, but this is what Legacy Dueling was all about. Dinos were a nightmare. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.